is a remake of my whiskey barrel. This is my lye mixture, which is about 80% Gentleman Jack whiskey that I have previously prepared, frozen, melted down with my lye solution, and we'll be adding some oils, and it'll be scented with I'm going to be coloring this only with activated charcoal, but in layers. You'll see what I mean. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our whiskey lye mixture into our oils. And we'll get this started on blending here. Now I'm going to go ahead right at the start and add in our essential oils. These are quite expensive, so I don't make this that often. Now I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons to the base. I want to just make this a soft gray. I know this looks dark now, but in the soap this will lighten up quite a bit to almost a bluish gray. So I'm going to pour off some of this, and in this bucket I have about 1/2 cup of activated charcoal, and I want to create a darker mix. I know this looks real dark, but you'll have to take my word for it, it will lighten up quite a bit. So I'm just going to pour off a bit of this. Oh, and I missed my bucket a little bit. There, that's plenty. Give this a little bit of a mix. You can see that's much darker. So let me wipe up a little bit here. So I'm going to get my mold. Pour this into the mold. That smells so wonderful. I'm going to pour in the darker. just trying to get out every little last bit. As I stated, these are rather expensive essential oils, and I just don't want to waste any little bit of it. I just wanted to make sure that it didn't end up like I did with my sandalwood and cedarwood, where the color didn't get all the way down and looked a little, some of the bars were a little lackluster. So I did want to make sure that the color, at least in this, got a little more. It is just black and gray, so it's not a terribly showy soap to some, but quite frankly, these are my favorite colors. Some would say, oh, it's not a color, it's all color. You know, when you mix them all together, you get black, right? But I love black and I love gray, and so this just seemed like a natural. So, and I think it'll goes really well with these essential oils. Is it masculine? A little bit, but that doesn't mean everyone can't enjoy it. So let's get it cut. All right, so it's time to go ahead and cut our whiskey barrel soap. And I'm real excited and anxious to see how these turned out inside. I like the pattern on the outside, so I've got high hopes, and I've got it on backwards. This outside edge I meant to trim off, so I missed that, but that's okay. I can do that afterwards. Okay, here we go. Oh, much better. I'm comparing these to the woodland that I just did, where I didn't really swirl. Now, these are perhaps not the prettiest swirls, but hey, there is a differentiation in color, and I'm happy about that. And they smell fantastic. That cardamom really comes through, the tobacco. Now, I'll be honest with you, I can't use a ton of Tobacco Absolute. Yeah, it's expensive, but not just that. It can be an irritant in large amounts, so I have to balance it. So that's why I've got the cardamom and the black pepper. And why do I keep blanking out? A vetiver in here as well. So it's a real nice balance. I'm very pleased with the blend and how it came out. I hope you're all doing well. I miss chatting with you all. I've been very lonely because, to be very honest with you, I don't have friends. I have a few people that I'm friendly with. There are a few farmers in the area that I've worked with, where I've watched their animals, they've watched my animals, and things like that. But we're not real chatty with each other. I don't think they know what to make of me. I don't have a wife and I don't have children, and I keep to myself, and they just see packages coming in and going out, and they probably think I'm a big drug lord or something. I don't know what they think. The ones that I know, of course, know what I do. That's, a small percentage, because I just don't talk to a lot of folks. And chatting online like this, even though I'm not chatting, it's a one-way conversation, I feel like I'm communicating with you. And since I know there's someone hearing it, it's communication. It's, we're in a new world, and there's a new way of looking at things. and I'm learning to adjust. I'm retirement age. Quickly, ooh, that one came out real pretty. I really like the swirls in that. You know, I'm at a point in my life where I don't have to do what I don't want to do. I don't have to swallow anything I don't want to. I don't have to listen to anything I don't want to. I don't have to put anything in my life that is not important to me. And I love that I can do this for a living. I love that I make a living doing this. And I'm only one person. And it is a lot of work. And to those out there that have someone that helps you, be thankful. And for those of you that are completely alone, that you are the creator, the maker, and the shipper, and the YouTuber, you have my full respect because I know what it's like. But I love it. I know I haven't been great at making videos. And it's not, and actually I have probably 3 or 4 or 5 in the can, so to speak, that I haven't had the time to edit and put on here. I do need to get the soaps in the shop as well. I've added a few new bars to my line, and I've just not had time. It seems like it has just been this, you know, and it was the holidays. And I really like how these swirls came out. The holidays are a crazy time for all of us. But I will tell you that it takes time to catch up afterwards. I'm having to remake. I sold out of almost everything, which is why you're actually seeing this video as I'm catching up on making bars, and you will see some videos that are older that I'd already made, and I'll try to voice over those and give you a little more information, but it's been just crazy, and that's why I have been so quiet in a way, is that it's just been a lot to do and a lot to get done. And I hope that you are all, any of you that do this, what I do, well, maybe you, hopefully you don't do what I do, because I don't always do it right. But if you are a creator and you make things too, one thing I would say that I've said many times before, and that's because I think it's important, don't forget yourself. When you're creating all these wonderful products, I've got, my fingernails look dirty, but they're not. It's coming off the soaps. You have to take care of yourself. You absolutely have to, and I do. I do stop, and now I will say I missed out on a lot of sleep over, you know, through the Christmas holidays, trying to keep up. I was here working on Christmas and New Year's. I don't get a day off. Now, I try to take some time each day just for myself. I occasionally will take a nap, but it's 7 days a week. Hope you enjoyed this, everyone. Have a terrific day, and I'll see you back soon. Goodbye.